Why, hello everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kylie, and welcome back to Improving My Mental Health. Today I'm going to do day 2 and 3 all in one video because I didn't have time to record yesterday. So this video might be a little lengthier. Yesterday was May 7th, 2023. It was a Sunday. My mood was a 4 out of 10. My motivation was a 5 out of 10. I'll tell you why in a second. The state of my room is disgusting. I had 2 meals yesterday, which is a lot more than I have been having. I did not shower. I did change my clothes, and I have yet to brush my teeth. Um, Today is May 8th, 2023. It is a Monday. My mood is a 5 out of 10. I'll say why in a minute. My motivation's a 0 out of 10. The state of my room, still disgusting. I've yet to have a meal today, but it's like only 2 p.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll have one today. Um, I did shower, hence the wet hair. I did change my clothes and I actually put on clean clothes, which I never do. When I change my clothes, typically I put on dirty clothes. And I've yet to brush my teeth. First of all, I was not expecting that many people to watch my previous video. Um, which it wasn't like a lot, but it was more than I was expecting, and the comments were absolutely amazing. You guys were so nice. I had like one hate comment for that guy who said I need to go to the gym. When I get the motivation, I'll definitely go. I love going to the gym. It's amazing. Um but the comments were absolutely beautiful. I also make these videos to let people know they're not alone. Um, because mental health battles are so serious, and I never ever want people to think there is no hope or no one there for them. Um, but you guys supporting me was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. They were so nice. Thank you. My OCD's been very bad recently. The intrusive thoughts along with the hallucinations have been like really bad. Like I basically convinced myself like if you look over there, you're gonna see hallucination. Which sometimes is true, sometimes I will see it. But overall, like, you know, the hallucinations weren't that bad yesterday. I did see instead of like I explained in my last video, instead of like Slenderman mixed with the Strangers guy, I did see Slenderman himself, which honestly, Slenderman doesn't freak me out that much, like I said in my previous video. But it was like he was just chilling there, and I was like, "What's up, my guy?" You know what I mean? Um, I basically, with OCD, I have an issue with locking doors over and over again, along with the intrusive thoughts, locking doors over and over again. I will stand at my bedroom door for 5, 10 minutes over and over locking it. So that's been pretty bad. Um, I'm convinced if I don't lock my door, then Michael Myers himself will pop up and walk through my bedroom door. Which honestly, that man's invincible. So I don't know why I think locking my door is gonna do anything. But it puts my mind at ease. Um I think the only form of OCD like I don't really have is like religious OCD and cleanliness. I definitely shower every day because I hate having greasy hair, but it's not like I feel dirty. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I need to wash my hands over and over again. I've been going to bed really late. Sleep is just not my friend. Um, I've been going to bed around 3:30, 4 a.m. And typically I can still get up at 11:30 because I hate sleeping past 12. It makes me feel disgusting and gross. Um, but for the past 2 nights, I've been sleeping until 12:30ish, which is honestly not that good. I need to stop doing that. I just feel like when I sleep past 12, I have like no motivation to do anything the rest of the day. In my head, like I've already wasted the entire day. Like I prefer getting up at like 10 a.m. But because I'm sleeping, I don't fall asleep until 4, you know. I need the sleep, you know what I mean? So it's really frustrating. I'm having a hard time leaving my bed in general. Um I my bed is just such a comfort space. But when my whole room is gross, it's like I don't really want to be in here, but at the same time it's like if I'm not in my bed, I'm not okay. Like I'm not safe. I'm miserable. Which I'm trying to get better at, but um it's just really like frustrating for me because like I love my bed. Like I need to be here all the time. It's like my safe place. But I'm not trying to be codependent on a bed. I'd rather be codependent on people than a bed. I think that's all my negatives for today. Let's talk about some positives. You know how it goes. You can't have negatives if you don't have positives. I passed my classes. That was where my motivation came in yesterday. I knocked my schoolwork out of the park. I spent about 4 hours doing schoolwork, which made me feel really good. I've never actually passed a semester before. I've done college 3 times, and this is the first time I've genuinely passed a semester, and I feel really proud of myself. And I feel like I have a right to feel proud of myself. You know what I mean? Like, you are honestly, at the end of the day, your biggest supporter. And I mean, I can tell a million people, oh, I passed my classes, but at the end of the day, in my head, I need to be proud of myself. I don't need that validation from other people. And of course, validation is nice, but being proud of yourself is such a good feeling. Because as good as it feels when other people say they're proud of you, at like in your head when I'm proud of myself, it's so beautiful, so amazing. And like I'm genuinely just shocked because I've never done this before. Like this is my fourth time doing college and I passed. I passed all my classes. And I'm just over the moon about it, and I'm just so excited, and, like, I felt like I need to tell everyone, you know? I went on a date with the girl I talked about in the last video. Like I said, I'm not really gonna, like, give names or, like, get into it that much. Maybe, you know, she'll make a video with me. She is such an amazing supporter. I was showing her some of my old YouTube videos from like middle school. And we were just cackling, dude. Like they're so funny and she loved them. And that made me feel so good because like, you know, when I show, you know, Danny, I did a video with him, he liked making that video with me, and I show him my videos, and he actually, you know, when I posted the one yesterday from Saturday, he immediately, as the notification popped up, he immediately clicked on it and immediately gave it a thumbs up. I don't know, he's just like my best friend in the whole world, and it means so much to me that, you know, he wants to support me. But I've known Danny for a long time, and like my friend Bella, they watch all my videos. You know, the whole reason we even became friends in the first place is because, you know, she stalked me on Musically, and I just happened to see her comment one day about Dan and Phil, and like we immediately just clicked like that. Um, but this person, I just met her like less than a month ago, and she's immediately gassing up my videos. And it means so much, and I would love to make a video with her one day, but we'll see where it goes. But we went on a date yesterday. I went to her house. It was amazing. We had a really good time. I met her dad. He's cool. We didn't really talk much, but he ordered us pizza, so that's nice. Um, and we did kiss. Oh my god, it was amazing. After like being in like one committed relationship for so long, kissing someone else was like jaw dropped on the floor. I was like, wow. You know, like I had been in a relationship for 2.5 years. This is a brand new person. And when we kissed, it just, I felt like just these butterflies, and it was an amazing feeling that I haven't felt in so long. It was just everything. I'm hanging out with her again today. My TikTok's doing pretty good, which makes me happy. Of course, at the end of the day, I make content for myself because it makes me happy. The whole reason I even started, you know, making YouTube videos way back in fourth grade on my old channel, um, was because I loved being creative. Like, I loved it. And, like, it just, I don't know, it makes me happy, you know? Like, the idea that I put all this work and effort into something and then it comes out beautifully, it's amazing. And on TikTok, I have so many supporters. And of course, I've had moments where my videos have blown up and it got on the wrong side of TikTok and I've gotten severely bullied. which is fine. No words affect me. I am very much a LMAO, like roll it off my back type person. I will flame you back. Like I think it's funny. Like I get called fat a lot, which I am. Like I'll admit it. You know what I mean? Like whatever. But honestly, like I'm not that big. Like I'm like a 3X in pants and a 2X in shirts. Um, I don't really consider myself plus size. I wear like an 18 in jeans, which apparently are plus size. Didn't know that. Um, but I think like it's so funny. I get called fat 2 or 3 times a day by just strangers, which is fine. I don't care. Um, honestly, I think it's hilarious. I don't think anyone has ever given me a different insult than that. Um, honestly, I'm waiting for a more creative insult. I've been called obese. I've been called fat. Um, I've been called a whale. I've been called an Oompa Loompa. Many, many names. But honestly, I think it's hilarious. So please keep them coming. I love it. Um, but then again, like, for example, my video yesterday that I posted, that support makes me feel so good at the same time. So, with comments, you get the good and the bad. That's just what happens when you put yourself online. Um, I'm finally getting admitted to my mental facility. But don't worry, it's not like inpatient. I think I made it very clear it's outpatient. If you don't know what that means, it means I go during the day, spend about 5 hours there, and then come home. I'm so excited to document my feelings while I'm doing that. Um, because I don't know, mental treatment is so important. And I know tons of people hate it and they just don't want to be hospitalized or whatever, but there are so many other options and I know tons of people can't afford it. And that breaks my heart because I feel like in America it should be free because mental health is so important. And I'm very passionate about this subject, hence why I'm making these videos. Um, but I'm so excited to start this treatment because this is something I've never done before. I've been hospitalized, I've done group therapy, I've done individual therapy, but for the first time, I get to be like, you know, like a genuine treatment where I can end up going home, I can get my vape, I can do whatever on my own, but still get the help I need 5 hours a day. And it's amazing. I think that's beautiful. And I start on Wednesday and I'm so excited. Cannot wait to talk about it with you guys. I'm a little nervous right now because I don't have a job. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to pay my phone bill, let alone pay for my community subscription to Amazing Phil's channel because I over my dead body will I lose that subscription. Um, love that man. Love that man with my whole heart. And Dan too. I love them equally. But there's just something about Phil. If you scroll down far enough on my TikTok, you will see me simping hard for Phil. I love that man with my whole heart. Um, no amount is too much for Dan and Phil. I will pay whatever it takes to be, subscribed to Amazing Phil's community channel. It's only like 14 a month, which is not that bad. Um, but I love just being part of like a niche community because he has like maybe 100, 200 people in his community tab. Maybe more, but I haven't seen more than that. Comment on his stuff. So I don't know. It makes me really happy that I get to be a part of that. Um, definitely check out my TikTok too. If you love Dan and Phil content, I'd make tons of Dan and Phil shit on my TikTok. That's kind of where the comedian in me comes in. I definitely pick and choose what I'm gonna say because I don't want to like upset anyone, especially Dan or Phil, because I would never say anything out of pocket towards them. Middle school me definitely did. Me now, I have the utmost respect for these men. I pick and choose my words very carefully because sometimes like I can say out of pocket stuff and I don't mean to. It just happens. So when I make a TikTok, I definitely reread over what I'm saying over and over again. Um and I make adjustments as I need to. I spend about 10 minutes on one TikTok, maybe 15, just so I know it's good. Um but I have tons of Dan and Phil mutuals, which makes me so happy because I love sharing this with people. And like it's such like an amazing feeling when other people love the thing that you love and they share it with you. You know what I mean? Like me and Bella, the whole reason we met was because of Dan and Phil. And whenever they come up and visit, we watch them. And it's amazing because it's like, oh my gosh, this is someone who's genuinely my friend who loves these people as much as I do. Anyways, that was my little rant about Dan and Phil. I try not to talk about them too much, at least on YouTube, because, you know, I totally, like, I could make, like, a whole, like, PowerPoint on these men. Like, I love them so much. But definitely check out my TikTok if you like Dan and Phil content. I also make some trauma jokes. I trauma dump a lot. At least on my TikTok, because that's like my way of coping. Like it's my way of like accepting it and being like, okay, I can laugh about this. Because I don't like it having power over me. Sometimes I stay up all night like thinking about the shit I've done and how like heartbreaking it is. But anyways, um tomorrow will be a better day. I will not give up, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good one.